What's up, Internet? A little bit of an explanation for this video. This was filmed after an entire 3-hour stretch of striking out at garage sales. I needed to find something to make myself feel better for the day, so we went to Brick House. Let's see what we see. You might be asking yourself, what is Brick House? Well, Brick House is basically a mini toy show that happens every other weekend on Saturday here in Connecticut. Run by a really cool guy, James, and gives amazing deals on toys. So you'll see a bunch of prices in this video. And the deal is, everything is half off the sticker price. So if you see Zen Intergalactic Ninja toys for $25, you could expect to pay $12.50 for that. That's not bad. Looking at a bunch of video games, trying to find something to make some money on, because after striking out at garage sales all day, you just gotta find a deal.
Taking the planet by storm.
I, Duke Nukem, can pollute the whole world!
I am the power!
Get ready to be knocked on your cans, Duke!
Fire!
He's still glowing!
We need Captain Planet!
Okay, Duke, I'm flying in for crash landing.
Now, you can have even more fun with Captain Planet on video.
Even right now, I'm conflicted over leaving this Duke Nukem figure behind. Duke Nukem from Captain Planet, that is. I had him earlier this year and sold him on eBay for a pitiful amount of money. But now I'm building a glow-in-the-dark shelf, and he is the glow-in-the-dark figure from my childhood. I'll have to hold out for a cheaper deal, because I'm not looking to buy something on card and open it. It just doesn't make sense to me. I'm realizing now as I'm editing this, in classic Cory fashion, the second I find something is the second I stop doing any decent recording. So in my defense, one thing you have to know about Brick House is it is packed with people. Not only is it a haven for toy collectors, but James' brother, I don't actually know his name because I don't deal with Pokemon, also has a very, very busy, I think they call it the Pokemart. Basically a lot of Pokemon trading card game trading and selling, I guess. I don't really know. It happens basically right behind where you're looking at all the toys. It ends up being a really tight fit in there. And in addition to that, on the other side, if you're interested, there's a ton of comic books, long boxes on long boxes, great deals. I assume, I don't actually know comic books. I know he has a wall of graded comic books, but that is definitely not my realm of expertise or interest. So I usually stick to toys, and that's my excuse, my explaining for why my filming almost always has and will suck while being in Brick House. I just got to put the GoPro on me. Really, that's what I need to do. But sometimes you just feel like a jackass wearing it, you know? All right, absolutely horrible job filming in there, but picked up a few Marvel Legends for the shelf, for the Iron Man shelf specifically. And this is the Human Fly. I don't even know who he's a villain of. Probably Spider-Man. Probably going to be, to make a little bit of my money back, should get about 10 for him. Or my son will confiscate him before I can sell him. Spent 95 total. We got RoboCop versus Terminator on the Game Gear, Alien Syndrome on the Game Gear, Silent Hill Origins. Let's just make sure. Let's just make sure that it's the right game in there, because he does have it taped. And some of the other games he had for sale were out and had the wrong game in them, so. Oh my God. I gotta go back in. Jesus. But the line Borderlands 2 and Mafia 2, Something's and Outlaws, Rogues and Outlaws collection. This goes for like $35. These. Did you see it? One of the discs is wrong. I didn't realize this until after. I've since traded in the games to GameStop, the games that I actually had value. So we're all good there. But I just think it's hilarious that I realized that something was off with the other one, with the PSP game, thankfully. But I was so distracted by it that I just didn't even think about it on this one. I saw 66% of the games were right. Okay? Hopefully are complete enough. This has the game disc. But it's part of a 3-pack. Interesting. I'll have to look.
PJ Masks.
How's it going?
PJ Baskets, PJ Masks, PJ Baskets, PJ Masks.
I guess this does bring up an interesting point that I've thought about in the past, but I don't think I've talked about on a video, is when you encounter stuff that's like taped shut at a sale. I understand why they do it, but to a certain degree, it's just, especially with disc games, it's just like the condition matters. Like, I understand you're concerned about theft. How many games get stolen out of cases at a garage sale, tag sale, flea market, whatever, thrift store even? Probably negligible, to be honest with you. Like, most games worth stealing, someone would just steal the whole case, I would think. You know, like, especially with something like Silent Hill Origins, where it's just like, wouldn't you want the whole thing? I would. $35 for it is not a bad price. So I'm going off on a tangent, but what I get at is, like, as the consumer, as the buyer, I'm at the point in my life where I'm just like, I don't know if I respect your tape. I gotta know, you know? Like, that's cute. Like, I get why, like, I'm not cutting through your tape because I want to steal your item. I'm cutting through your tape to check your work. Because I think about this, my main thrift store specifically tapes shut and damages the boxes of all their board games that they sell used. And it's kind of made me not purchase used board games to flip or to buy for myself that often, because you can't really even get a peek. You kind of just, like, shake it and weigh it and see if it makes sense. Insert shake weight joke. The motion I just made off camera.
I don't need to look good to keep your father interested in me. I'm just going to do it for me.
You are so motivated and charming. It is time to take your pills. Insert finger.
Let me know in the comments below. Are you someone who's going to respect the tape, or do you just gotta know? But that's going to do it for today's episode. I don't know, it's not an episode, it's just a video. Like the video, subscribe if you're new, and I'll be seeing you.